Hi guys, and welcome back. In our last session, we explored boundaries and how they live in the nervous system and how learning to regulate your body helps you say no without guilt and without fear. In this session, I want to give you a simple but incredibly powerful way to communicate what you need kindly, clearly, and confidently. It's called the I see, I feel, I need framework. And I love this structure because it's honest without being harsh. It gives language to the emotional truth of what's happening and it helps you share it without blame or defense. Most of us were never taught how to express needs in a healthy way. We were taught how to stay quiet, to smooth things over, or to hope that others might just know telepathically. But unspoken needs always leak out somewhere, often as resentment or exhaustion or withdrawal. The I see, I feel, I need framework breaks the cycle. So let me just walk you through it. I see is about acknowledging what's happening in a grounded and factual way, not exaggerating, not blaming, just naming the situation. For example, I see that our meeting's been moved at short notice, or I see you've been asking for my help every night this week. You're describing what's real without judgment. I feel brings in your emotional truth. This is where you name what's happening inside your body and your heart. For example, I feel overwhelmed. I feel sad. I feel anxious that I won't meet my own deadlines. I feel taken for granted. I feel frightened. Notice you're not saying you make me feel. That keeps the focus on your own internal experience and not focusing on blame. And finally, the I need is about making a concrete request. This is where clarity lives. It might sound like I need more notice next time. I need to rest this evening instead of helping you out again. I need to finish this project before I take on anything new. I need a few days to myself. You're saying what supports you. You're not demanding or defending. You're just clearly naming your need. And when you use this framework, something absolutely remarkable happens. You start speaking from a calm, regulated place rather than from a place of stress or resentment. It turns confrontation into communication. And remembering, of course, that boundaries are medicine. Every time you use this structure, you're teaching your nervous system to understand that it is safe to express my needs. Let's just have a little quick recap and have a quick reflection back. When you voiced your opinion as a child, you might have been told no. You were showing vulnerability and it was dismissed. Can you remember how that felt in your body? Maybe a tightening in your throat or a rush of shame, a sense of, oh God, I shouldn't have said that. That is a moment that most of us stop trusting our voice, our inner voice. So now imagine going back to that younger version of you and saying instead, I see you that you're scared. I feel your courage. I know you need it and I know that you matter. This is the power of gentle repair. So as you move through the week, try the I see, I feel, I need framework, maybe with a friend or a colleague or even in a journal. Start to notice how it feels to speak from a place of clarity, not of compliance. It might feel strange at first, but eventually this will become your new normal. In the next session, we're going to bring all of this together and explore how to make your boundaries clear and consistent and concrete, the 3 C's of true self-trust. See you there.